Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, August 16th, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Hierophant. This is a pretty one, a little bit different than what we normally see. You know, I have to tell you, we're only 2 days away from our first eclipse of the season, and the last couple cards have been about your creativity and, you're really working on stuff now. I have to give you a lot of credit here. And sometimes when we see the Hierophant, you know, it has a lot to do with the status quo and challenging the status quo. So, this is showing me that, again, you're really, really working on changing your life. What can you do to do this? And there's so many other things associated with this card that come into play here. That guidance that is available. And I also want to say, like, society. Sometimes, especially when you're going along in the tarot and you look at things that are kind of like roadblocks. And I don't want to call today a roadblock, but you may have to stop and say, okay, let me check the rules. Let me see how it is I'm supposed to be doing this. I want to use the word legal, but more like establishment. What does establishment expect me to do? And, this can relate to so many things, okay? When you stop and you think about it, the hierarchy of the religion that you belong to, the school system, a government. So, you may be encountering something where you have to stop today and find out what the rules are. Because while you're creating, you still have to make sure that you conform with what society is doing. And I'm not seeing this in a bad way. It's probably in your best interest anyway to know what the rules are, because if you abide by them, obviously it's not going to hinder your progress as you keep on going if you take into account what it is you need to do, right? Okay, so this all makes a lot of sense to me. And there's also your belief system in here, and I think it's growing stronger by the day. There's kind of like that. At first I kind of like wanted to call it, that making a deal with the universe. That deal was made a long time ago. It's now starting to come to fruition. We're like, okay, I'll give up that old life, and you want me to come over here and create a new life? I'll do that. So this is about your beliefs and how you feel with respect to the universe and where you're headed. And I think we're about to see that coming up very soon. That idea of drawing closer. So, take the time out to have that little, even just discussion with yourself. It doesn't have to be, someone else, but sometimes it does include guidance from others. But anything is possible here. You can even have a conversation with yourself about it and be your own Hierophant. But most definitely, pay attention to the rules today. That seems to be very important, and it will aid you. Who knows? It may even give you a new idea. That's what I'm thinking. Like when you look at what are the guidelines, right? That word's popping into my head now. What are the guidelines? You may learn something very special that helps you further whatever project it is you've been working on to improve your life. So I'm really liking this. Really, truly am. I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day. And I want to thank everyone so much for everywhere that you're following me. The list of places where you can do that has grown so much. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Patreon, Tumblr. I've lost track. But enjoy your day.